Blizzard has decided to take new action on stuff that they've never done before. In the past, Blizzard has banned people for exploitation of the game and for botting and stuff like what they call exploitation of the economy, to where when someone buys or sells gold, stuff like that. Anyway, they have a new tact that they've started taking, a new group that they've gone after. They've actually started going after some people who are trading accounts. And at the site we have here at markydragon.com, we have actually what might be the biggest trading community online for people who are trading the World of Warcraft accounts. So Blizzard's new thing, which they haven't done any press release on this. I kind of expected to hear something over the last few days, but didn't. And so, well, okay, so if nobody else is going to tell about it, I will. The notices have been going out, and they're notices of account closures or of requesting ID, and to verify that you are the owner of the account. The ID ones are actually a pain in the butt, because what they require is that you send in your ID, you have to get it notarized and faxed over to them, and then it can take a while for them to process that, and meanwhile the account is blocked the entire time. So that is something that I've heard of quite a few people happening to. Also heard about a lot of account closures, and to where they're not even giving people a second chance. So it is their game. They can play God. They are God in the game. So in March, they banned 100,000 accounts for various things, and so this ban that we've just seen isn't really as big as that. I don't think that there's really that high of a population that really trades in accounts, buying, selling, trading, and actually the words that they use is buying, selling, trading, and even gifting. So if you want to give your account to someone else, it is subject of being banned. I don't know what I think about that. I'm not sure that I agree with that, but again, they're God in the game. They can do what they want. So not everybody got banned, I mentioned, that has traded an account. There's several resellers in our forums that reported that they got a large number of accounts banned, and that some of their customers reported that they got their accounts banned, and it actually was pretty big impact. But not everybody got nabbed, and I'm not exactly sure how Blizzard was going about figuring out whether or not they would ban a person. But anyway, it seems that from what most people are reporting, that if you are trading with the original owner of an account, and you're the original owner of your account, the other person you're trading with is the original owner, that those accounts really weren't messed with in this ban wave. Trading with through a website, like buying an account or selling an account and stuff, a few of those did report getting banned, and not a high percentage, but some of those did report getting banned. And then the accounts that were, some people would buy an account and they would take, it would have like 3 or 4 high-level characters on it, and then they would take and split that off into other accounts, and a huge number of those did get banned. So Blizzard is doing some sort of GeoIP tracing or something of the sort to figure out whether or not the account is been split up. And I really don't know how they're figuring it all out, but they're doing something there. And so observations that I've noticed is that the credit card based accounts that the person is paying for their monthly fee with their credit card, were more likely to get banned than accounts that were using game time. And out of those ones that were using credit cards, some of those, they banned every account that was associated with that credit card. Now, I know that other game companies like EA, whenever they ban accounts for whatever violations, that a lot of times they will ban all accounts associated with that credit card. And so it appears that maybe that's an industry standard. Blizzard appears to be doing that and stuff. So, you know, Blizzard's God in the game, and if they don't want you to trade, there's not much you can do about it. I think there still will be a lot of trading going on, and I think that there's a lot of honest trading going on. I believe that probably Blizzard is looking at this as protecting their intellectual property rights, or that it may cause a lot of extra support requirements in doing all this trading, and that is why they are taking action against it. It's certainly, I think, you know, any account that's open that's paying its monthly fee is generating an income for them, and so there's got to be some other factor here that is causing them to think that because the account is under a new owner, that it is a threat in some way or another. I'm not sure I see what that threat is. It would be interesting if Blizzard would reply to this and let us know why, other than it's a violation of the terms of service, which it does say that in the terms of service, but it certainly doesn't give any reason why, and the terms of service doesn't have to give a reason why. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just thought I'd let you all know about the actions that happened this week, and that there is this shows once again that Blizzard is God in their game, and they can do whatever they want, and even banning people who are paying their monthly fees. So take care.